Last time on SRS's YouTube channel. The clown that hides from gay people.
Buckets in? They're the buckets.
These are buckets, yeah.
So we're on the ball.
Got G-Up's motor here. It's all wrapped up.
Himi's GDR in here. We didn't feel good letting it go without fixing it up properly, so we've decided to go a little bit extra. And you see, it's got a little bit of old race car heritage, I think.
It's a VL.
We're on Smoko. Engine back out, tidying it all up. We've pulled all the original fuel lines and fuel system out of the vehicle that was in there.
Now,
This time,
I'm making black. Sexy boy. This is a conversation starter. What conversation are we starting? EVOs. All right, so we got this very pretty yellow Evo 9 in to the shop. This thing's been sitting for a couple of years. I think three or so years it's been sitting that I know of. So the engine was built 3 years ago and was put in. Had the customer here this morning having a chat sort of where he wanted to go with it. He pretty much just wants it finished. So story behind the engine, it is to be 100% confirmed, but we're pretty sure it's a Manly stroker. Not entirely sure what it's stroked to yet, we'll figure that out, but I did put the bore scope down there and it has got the Manly pistons in it. Supposedly it's a full crank rod piston stroker combo. The customer's going to try and find the paperwork from when the engine was actually built so that we can sort of double check if there's any head work done to it, stuff like that. Gearbox is also apparently checked over and it's also got a clutch in it that should hold his power goals also apparently, but we'll figure that all out. It's got some nice parts on it already, but we're basically just going to get the parts that we like to use on it. It's already got a 6-boost manifold on it, but it is the older generation with the T3, T4 flange on it, so we're going to get that off because we've got to buy a turbo for it anyway. So we're going to get that off, he can sell that, and we're going to get a V-band manifold on there. We're thinking either 6-boost or we may even use an R-Tech one. Yep, the R-Tech ones are really nice. I believe they're actually like a cast manifold. They're a cast stainless steel manifold, I'm pretty sure is what they are. They're a really sort of simple, very nice aftermarket turbo manifold. Pretty much the very first stages of what we do when a car comes in. It's pretty much figure out the customer's expectations, what he wants to have when the car is done, come up with sort of a budget and things that he wants in the car, things he doesn't necessarily care are in the car, everything like that. New G-Series turbo, probably a G30 900 on the front of there, the same one that we just put on Justin's car. So they're a really good turbo. They're sort of really good balance between having the ability to spool and making power. So G30 900, and then on the backside there, we're probably going to it's got a JM Fabrications manifold on it. Quite a nice manifold. It just doesn't really fill up that space like we want it to. So you can get a Plasman high runner or long runner manifold, which is, the idea behind it is meant to increase torque, but basically all it does, basically the thing that I like that it does is it fills up this cavity here. So probably from there, you can't even see the manifold. When you get a Plasman one on there, it fills that whole cavity up, which I like. Gonna need an intercooler. He's got a whole heap of parts out the back. He's got some really nice parts, Mishimoto, Tomei titanium exhaust, a few other nice bits and bobs. He's got a wastegate and stuff like that already, but he wants 500 horsepower, which will be no worries for this thing if the engine is what it is meant to be. We should have this thing sort of fairly in and out, not too bad really. I'm sure Daniel's probably not looking forward to doing the intercooler piping because the last Evo he did intercooler piping on was a bit of a mission. But since then he has done the Celica and that was even more of a mission. So he's got his head wrapped around the front wheel drive stuff already, or the all wheel drive, the east-west transverse stuff. So he'll figure it out, I'm sure. From here, we're pretty much just taking apart stock, see what we've got, see what we need, and then we'll go from there, really. That's it. It's a really important job. Not everybody can do this. You gotta go to school. Foam tape intensifiers. It's not always horsepower, dyno pulls, and sequentials are in here, right? Sometimes you gotta put foam tape on the fans. And that's just as exciting. You know? Look at that. You won't get that in the big city. That was wet. Daniel.
Yes, Samuel.
What would you do with $5,000?
Unsure, Samuel. What would you do with $5,000?
I don't know. Friendly reminder that we're giving away
$5,000.
or a Nexus R5 Haltech ECU. Jump over to the Facebook page.
The link down below.
Click the link
Right
down below.
here.
Go to Facebook, follow
the prompts.
subscribe to all the things, do what it says. The winner will be drawn on the 15th of December. Your choice of either $5,000 cash or a Haltech Nexus ECU.
There's your friendly little reminder, George, man, and everyone watching to go get a good earn on you, you know? You're back again.
George, if I half itch, I bet you won't go. Yeah? Won't go anywhere, man. That's dangerous. I wouldn't fuck with me, George. It's better. You young fellas these days don't even know hard work, George. And I did a stint over in Nam. That's what I had to work. Bro, you'd almost call me like... I don't know, what you call me, George?
You got a bit going on there, right?
Nah, bro. I'm just getting ready to hop in this engine bay. I don't have to hop out once I'm in there. Where's my milk crate, actually? 2 pedals on the go. It's quite confusing.
How are all our fellow followers this morning? Feeling fucking fantastic? Welcome to the channel. I'm Daniel. I'm here to talk about some stuff. What? Bring it down. What for? Oh, to show them and stuff. But don't you have B-roll to show them? That's why you come out and found me, because you've already got something done up. So it's like, now I need some talking. So what do you want me to stand in front of it? What's wrong with my bench? Holy f***, that is good. Mother's milk. Mother's milk, they say. You want it down? Like down? Because I want to go. I didn't want to bring it down at all. Well, you say when, George? I was happy laying on my bench. Right there? Yeah. I don't think I do want it there. If I was to put it anywhere, it'd be a bit low, wouldn't it? Well, you won't flip your milk first, go. You're scared.
You're damn right I won't.
Why? That's not the that's not the attitude we want.
See, I didn't put the back into it. You won't either.
I will though, like. First go. It's all about the fucking attitude, bro. Come into it hot with a attitude, you're gonna have results, you know? These bunch of George, I'm trying to fucking talk to these.
Feel under pressure, you can check it later.
I'm never, bro. Oi, quiet on the set!
These fucking bunch of fucking pheasants come out here and just interrupted me.
Me, I'm on the clock right now. What are you doing? Word. What were we talking about again? Finished up on, but we haven't. I personally have finished up on the engine bay for the time being. Got the trays in primer. They're going to, I think it's going to paint and panel soon. Everything else is out of the engine bay that we needed to remove, etc. Decided to cap off the rails just because there was someone previously. F off!
That's fun.
Like funny ha-ha. Funny ha-ha. To be honest, these are probably the best ones I've done so far. I'm happy with them, George. We got a chuck. I got a chuck, George. I'm going to talk about it. Like not just a throwing chuck, like a chuck out of a lathe, essentially, to use as a well to hold material while I run dimes. You know, that's what we're about at SRS. Personally, George, I have nothing else to give you. It's all good. Yeah. All right. In that case, I'll leave you with it.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
You coming? Yeah, I'm going to do an instructional video on how to use a parts washer. Step 1, line up the... Step 2...
Am I in the danger zone? Stand back.
It's just too high pressure. What if I make it do like a... What if I make it do like a... Nah, still... It's just too much pressure. You want to do an ASMR video, alright, ready? I'll get real close to it. What are you looking at?
The vacuum.
You were looking at your socks, weren't you?
No, we weren't actually.
Oh.
What are you supposed to be?
Chicken nuggets.
That's
Chicken
surely
nuggets.
that's a dark pocket.
That's a chicken nugget.
No way. If you're a man that lives near the beach and gets on roids and rolls his sleeves up, that's where you put your darts.
It's quite a specific persona you've created there.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
If you're a man that lives near the beach and is on roids and rolls his sleeves up, that's where your darts go. Goodbye.
So here, mate, guys, and we're going to have to wrap this one up. So, it's Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the video tonight.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Click the link down below. Go to Facebook.
I forgot about you.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all later.
I said who? I said who, bro? Do you want it?
Take it.
It's weird trying to hand through a camera.
Oh, no.